Hey guys, how's it going? My name is of course Catmanjoe and welcome back everybody to another brand new video on my channel. Today of course we're back on some Minecraft and we're covering some hot out the oven Minecraft news. First of all, we're going to be talking about the latest Minecraft leaks or actual discovered information. And this comes from Tectonic 1200. We've covered him before in the channel. He himself likes Minecraft from his actual description, but he kind of digs more deeply into files and stuff that come from Mojang with all the latest updates and tries to find anything that's hidden within them. Kind of like a kind of, I guess you could call him a beta while the gamer or the Wild the Gamer, and he's actually released some new information that I saw today thanks to him, and it is incredibly interesting. So as always, this news actually is on Twitter where Tectonic makes all his posts, of course, regarding Minecraft information, and he posted up saying the image which was behind the error screen which X King Dark YT posted, showing us a pixelated photo of a sunset with Steve and a chicken, and it looked a little bit strange, I can't lie. Now this tweet itself was a response to X King Dark YT's tweet. Now it wasn't directed at Tectonic, but Tectonic kind of furthered it on from there. If we go on over to X King Dark YT's actual post on Twitter, he tweeted out actually saying error screen for when the world fails to load and a screen for when using the world storage location. Note the image used is not the actual one because it's not in the game files. He then proceeds to show us two different images, one that says something went wrong, there was a problem loading this world, error code 1 of course, and you can see kind of the new UI of course for the background. It says all realms and servers, showing us a little bit of the new UI that's going to be coming soon, which I really can't wait to actually use and see myself. And then he shows another screen as well that shows the exact same sort of background for the UI, but it says this time wrong world location. Did your worlds disappear? Question mark. Try to change the storage location in settings, and of course it gives you a prompt to go to settings. Now to go down this rabbit hole even further, this tweet actually was a follow-up tweet to another tweet of King Dark's from earlier on that day that actually showed no context of course and no text, but it actually showed us some more leaked photos, including one that said no worlds here yet ... or no worlds here ... yet, create a new world from scratch or create a world from a template, and of course it shows you the prompt for create a new world, create from template, and then obviously we go across to the next photo. It shows us realm services are unavailable in Minecraft preview, and this obviously of course will be for the preview, I'm going to imagine itself. Go back to the old UI because obviously right now we're getting a look at the new UI, and then I believe this is the last one right here that I'm going to be sharing. This one here shows us obviously servers. It says this feature is currently under construction. We're still working on this feature. Come back soon. And obviously you have the prompt for give feedback, or go back to the old UI once again. Now what was really interesting about this was there was a few questions asked by people. Some people, including this person called funny_anar, actually asked what version is this, like is this files or where these files found in, and Dark responded back by saying the 1.19.80.23, I believe it is a preview itself actually, and then obviously someone else actually said try creating the world and stuff, and from there Dark responded with a photo that actually came from someone else as well, pretty much tweeting at him showing what it's like to start a new world, I believe it is. I'm going to presume that is the context that we have here, and these photos look quite interesting as well. These actually come from someone else called spawneries_dev, I believe that's how you meant to say the name. They tweeted out some photos at Dark himself, and actually it shows it's in, I believe, Russian. I'm not 100%, but I believe it's in Russian. But you can see obviously the you died new spawn screen, of course, a respawn screen, which looks amazing. We've already heard about this, of course, online. Additionally, as well, it shows you the actual world section, the world page. I'm not entirely sure what we're meant to be looking at here. You can see it shows Alex, or I think it's Alex, I believe the character name, not Steve, but Alex, the actual counter. Somebody here can probably clarify or obviously correct me in the comment section itself. But you can see it says 20 plus full, and then obviously it's got 20 plus. Another one here has got the 4 Alex kind of faces, and then it's got 4,893 plus full. I don't really understand what this means, and because the image hasn't been translated into English, not really anybody other than those who speak Russian probably understands this, honestly. Now there was 2 other images that were shared by this person. One was of the realm screen itself, at least I believe this is of the realm section of the actual preview, and you can see there's some posts here. Again, because it's in Russian, we can't really understand it all too well, but it does look remarkably interesting. Obviously, of course, the new UI in general looks really interesting. I really cannot wait until this new UI is available to us properly and fully. Same with the new obviously respawn screen, because it looks a lot better. The actual respawn prompt looks just so much more cleaner and tidier than the current one that we obviously have and we've had for a long time. But it looks amazing, honestly, guys. These were some of the leaked images that we got, or discovered images that we got from one of the latest Minecraft preview files, I believe. Now, obviously, as good as this does look because it's something new, there has been a lot of criticism towards the actual new UI itself from what people have seen. A lot of people have said that there's a lot of dead space at the bottom of the screen, which is undoubtedly very true. And this image itself, by the way, was taken from PC, if that gives any extra context for anybody curious. I'm sure it kind of goes without saying, but it was taken from PC. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree the bottom of the screen having pretty much nothing there is a little bit dead. It's a little bit boring, a little bit dull. Some people have even suggested that we actually have, instead of a solid grey background, a bit of a light grey kind of gradient where the background itself is a bit more visible, obviously, behind the actual grey border, so it doesn't look kind of just as bland. As you can see, obviously, some of the panorama right now, but you can't see the full panorama, and these big grey kind of bulky boxes kind of take quite a lot of room, so it doesn't look all that appealing to some people. But regardless, it looks rather interesting, and I really can't wait to see some more information or some more leaked or kind of discovered photos of the new UI, and I can't wait to actually know more about it because it looks just incredible. So going on to our next piece of news, this is actually going to be a rather quick little segment because this actual tweet itself comes from Gegsy Beans. I'm pretty sure that's how you're meant to say their name. It's a rather unique name. They are actually an engineer on Minecraft Java Edition at Mojang, and they're one of the obviously Mojang developers, of course. They tweeted out a photo on Twitter earlier on that looked rather innocent by itself, of course, with the caption itself saying, "The community has really been on edge lately," or has been really on edge lately, excuse me. "So I thought to take away some of the nerves, I decided to build a house out of the N block set, or the N block sets, and lovely new cherry blocks to distract us all. I think it's a nice combination." Now, inherently, if you look at this photo right here right now, you may not see what some other people have seen and what I've actually also seen, and I'm still not 100% on myself, but a lot of people have kind of really been pointing towards what's on the left side of the screen. Now, you're probably looking a little bit more intensely when I go, "Enjoy, I still don't see it." Maybe you don't. Well, let's zoom in, shall we? Let's enhance. If you look in the left window, you can see obviously on the left side of the board, you can see actually Gegsy's character, I believe it is, on the right window, of course, on the left side. But on the left window, if you look through, you can see what looks like a copper cauldron. Now, we're not entirely sure. Some people did say that this is kind of sus. I mean, there was one specific tweet that was like sus. You can kind of see, obviously, of course, all the new cherry blossom kind of blocks, of course, cherry blossom fences, doors, hanging signs, and new flowers, of course, are coming in the next update, the 1.20, and again, all the M blocks. But that could be a pot, I believe. It looks somewhat similar in terms of like color-wise to a ceramic pot, some ceramic shards or whatever it could be. But then in the same vein, as you can see, it's perfectly square. That's what's kind of strange. If you look at it in the actual ends there, I don't know what it's called, but the actual ender block slab that's next to it, it's going right against it. And because of that, many people perceive this to be a copper cauldron. It could just be an April Fool's though, so take that with a grain of salt, of course, because again, this was tweeted before 12 o'clock in the afternoon, which means it technically could be an April Fool's joke, although they haven't exactly clarified. Or it could just be, again, a ceramic shard pot or something like that that looks strangely from this angle like a copper cauldron, which if it was a copper cauldron, I'd be quite chuffed at because we need more uses for copper. So jumping on into what is going to be our third and final piece of news for today, of course, we're going to talk about the vote update. Now, if you don't already know, this was Mojang's kind of community joke for the April Fool's, of course, day, or for April Fool's Day itself. This is actually a snapshot that is going to be rather strange. Now, I'm not going to go and read all the tweets from all the Minecraft developers and all the Mojang kind of main people and stuff, because that would take us hours. We're just going to jump right into the actual Minecraft.net article itself and read everything that Mojang shared with us regarding the vote update. So going on over to the page, it says written by Per Landon and published on the 1st of the 4th, 2023. And then it says news, introducing the vote update. Make more choices in Minecraft. We humans make 35,000 decisions a day, mostly about food, what to wear, how you communicate, and whether or not you should watch the new reality drama on your streaming platform. It's so good, but you must wait at least 47 episodes for it to really kick off. The amount of decisions is both upsetting and frankly appalling. These are decisions that you could be making in Minecraft. Mojang Studios has decided to correct the issue, or this issue, the solution, even more choices. Over the years, we've delivered a consistent lineup of life-changing, award-winning, mind-bending, not to mention jaw-dropping content. Minecraft 3D Snapshot 20W14, and then I believe that's the infinite symbol, I'm not entirely sure, and one block at a time update, but nothing comes close to the vote update, a snapshot that has been in the works since early 2017. From the moment you start a game, you will find yourself in a world of endless voting, where the results fundamentally change the laws of Minecraft. As you might have noticed in the video, which obviously we haven't watched, but the video itself has been shared, we have created a fine solution of votable features that include everything and anything. Balloons, French mode, zombie mode, rabbit transformation, exploding pistons, haunted world, and much, much more. Studies show that gamers love to make decisions. The more the better, said Professor April Dare of Sillington University. The fact that Mojang Studios is willing to put decision making in the hands of the players just shows how much they care about their community. Or that's what I assume. I haven't been in the community since 1880 or 1857, and I don't really play games. and then it says balloons, bees, find out. Now, of course, it also shows us some awesome photos, and I'm not too sure I'm going to be share these on the screen itself, but there's like a mega size warden, villagers holding beds upwards with it looks like rubies in the background, which is quite cool. Oversized character heads. It looks just honestly wacky and insane. Going on from there though, the article continues and it says, so when is this coming out? Truth is, it's already out, as we want to get the vote update in the hands of the players as soon as possible. We're happy to announce you can download it right now. Thank us later. And then it says gameplay features including voting, a way to change everything, or introduces voting, a way to change everything. Realistic voting action. No need to wait for Minecraft Live or for next Minecraft Live to get angry about other people's choices, which again is a great dig at the community. Voluntary meta voting technology for Metaverse includes multiple new features too good to be included in mainstream releases up to now. Then it continues again, minimal chances of vote result destroying your world, exciting countdowns, and then it goes on from blocks, yes for blocks, items for a better future, technical changes, very exciting, and bugs, adding multiple new bugs, unless you hold a vote to decide they are features. And then it goes on from there by saying, sure, we've changed everything before, but why don't you come up with something better? And it says, get the snapshot, and shows us even more photos of some insanely crazy things, of course, you can do in this. I don't even know how we're meant to fully describe this. There's one where everything that you touch turns to gold. It's insane, honestly, and it tells us how to get the snapshot and whatnot. This is an insane snapshot. Mojang always does go above and beyond for their kind of April Fool's jokes and whatnot. Like what they mentioned, of course, with one of their older snapshots, the 20W14 and the 1 block at a time update. It's just insane. Honestly, it really, truly is. So, guys, this is all the news that we've got to cover for today. I want to just say right here, right now, before I end this video, that I actually will be streaming. Excuse me, I'm running out of air. I will be streaming this snapshot ASAP pretty much. As soon as this video goes out, I'll be hopefully going live on Minecraft Java Edition for the first time actually streaming on it ever from my recollection. And I'll actually be playing on the snapshot, doing some crazy things. So if you don't have Minecraft Java Edition yet, you still want to see what the snapshot is like, and you want to find out about all the wackiness, or sit and chat to me while I'm messing with all the features and seeing what it does, then be sure to come join if you can. It'd be lovely to have you there, guys, because we're going to have a lot of fun. And it'll be actually our second upload of the day. And we're going to be going live later on tonight as well anyway, so it'll be like our third as well. So yeah, guys, anyway, that is everything I've got for you for today. If you guys went to enjoy this video and found it interesting or useful, please be sure to drop a like, share with your friends and family. Run out here once again, that's why I had to take a little bit of a breath there. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because it would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. See you guys on the next one. Have a fantastic day, and yeah, everybody, peace out.